Hello students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. I am Hashim Ali Khan. So these classes will be very much helpful to you in increasing your knowledge in attempting the problems in examination excellently and expecting good marks in examination. Now, the topic going on is single entry system. In examination, 4 marks and 12 marks question will be asked on this topic. So presently we are dealing with 4 marks question. Sometimes theory and sometimes problem will be asked for this section A question. Now already we have discussed about theory questions, what it may be asked, but problems, from problems point of view, the problems will be regarding calculating the capital at the end of the year, calculating capital at the beginning of the year, finding out the profit, total sales, total purchases, or finding out the gross profit and finding out the cost of goods sold. In this video, I'm going to explain you one problem which was asked in June-July 2022 in Usmania University exam for 4 marks in section A. So this question is regarding calculating the cost of goods sold. Remember the formula, cost of goods sold is equal to sales minus gross profit. But sales, here sales are given, but gross profit is not given. So we need to find out the gross profit. This we can do by preparing trading account. The purpose of preparing trading account is to find out the gross profit. So first time we are doing the problem on trading account. This type of problems are frequently asked in examination. So be perfect on how to find out the cost of goods sold by preparing trading account. So come on, proceed. Now we'll see what are the contents of the problem. Ascertain the cost of goods sold from the following. Opening stock is given 5,000, closing stock 6,000, purchases 50,000, sales 80,000, purchase return 1,000, sales return 1,800, and wages paid are 4,900. Goods used by the proprietor is 200. From this information, we have to prepare the trading account. Now we'll start. First of all, remember the items to be taken on trading account. Debit side, always we begin with opening stock. So always remember to opening stock. The opening stock given in the problem is 5,000. So take it 5,000 on debit side, right? The debit side will take the purchases, 2 purchases. So instead we can take the opening stock in the outer column. So I'm removing this. I'm writing this in the outer column. That is 5,000. Opening stock is 5,000. Right? The purchases. The purchases are given in the problem as 50,000. So because some adjustments are given, so here I am taking purchases in the inner column. Right? So from purchases, we subtract purchase returns minus purchase returns. This should be deducted always to find out the net purchases. So how much of the purchase return? It is given as 1,000. To subtract, it will be 49,000. Now again, from this subtract any goods taken by the owner for personal use. That is also drawings. Drawings doesn't mean only cash. Even if goods are taken by the owner for personal use, it is also called a drawings. So here minus goods taken for personal use. Taken for personal use. The goods taken for personal use, how much? 200. So subtract this 200. So what we get? 49,000 minus 200. It is 48,800. These are called the net purchases. Right? So remember, 2 items always will appear in the trading account. First one is opening stock. Second one is purchases. If purchase returns are there, subtract. If goods taken by the owner for personal use, subtract. Now credit side. Always the first item on credit side will be sales. Sales. The sales are given in the problem as 80,000. So take the sales 80,000 in the inner column because we may have sales return. The sales return should be subtracted. So minus sales return. How much sales return are given? 1800. So subtract 1800. So 80,000 minus 1800, you will get 78,200. 78,200. These are called net sales. Sales minus sales return, net sales. Now closing stock. Credit side, closing stock. How much is given closing stock? 6,000. Take directly in the outer column 6,000. So remember the items which are taken on the debit side and credit side of trading account. Credit side, only two items you remember, that is sales and closing stock. Sales return should be deducted. Debit side, opening stock, purchases. These two are normally compulsory in every problem. Apart from that, if any direct expenses are given, that should also be taken on the debit side. And that direct expense are wages. Wages to the labor. So here we should write down two wages. How much are the wages given? It is 4,900. 4,900 are the wages. That's all. Whatever is given in the problem, we have taken all the values. All the values we have taken. Now we'll find out the balancing figure, and that is the gross profit. So here I am taking the total. The total on the credit side, it is 78,200. 78,200 plus 6,000. It comes to 84,200. 84,200. Right? 84,200 on both the sides. Now we subtract all the debit side items, minus 5,000 and minus 48,800 minus 4,900. You will get 25,500. So 25,500 is the gross profit. Is the gross profit. And this is the balancing figure. This is the purpose why we make the trading account. So we got 25,500 as the gross profit. But in the problem, it is asking you how much is the cost of goods sold, not the gross profit. So you must remember the formula, the cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, COGS, is equal to net sales minus gross profit. That is equal to, net sales means sales minus sales return. Already we have deducted sales return. How much are the net sales? 78,200. So 78,200 minus gross profit. Just now we got 25,500 minus 25,500 is equal to, so 78,200 minus 25,500. It comes to 52,700. 52,700 is the cost of goods sold. That's all. This is the method of finding out the cost of goods sold, and these type of problems may be asked in future examination, because last time it was asked in 2022. Then this type of problems will frequently be asked in the coming examination also. So remember how to find out the cost of goods sold. By preparing trading account, we calculate gross profit, and sales minus gross profit, you will get the cost of goods sold. Hope you understood the procedure of finding out the cost of goods sold. All the best on behalf of SIA Publications.